So 2024 is halfway through, and honestly, I think Xbox has done a decent job, at least on the software side of things, of kind of bolstering their lineup and instilling faith within the Xbox brand, which, I mean, for almost a decade now, software has been their biggest problem. The hardware has always been there. The Xbox systems are good systems. It's just you don't really have games to go alongside of this. Whether you're talking about the Summer Showcase, which I think still was the best showcase out of the big three, Nintendo in a very close second. Don't get mad, Nintendo fanboys. I've just got to be honest with you. I liked what Xbox did with stuff like Perfect Dark, Gears of War E-Day. Even Fable had some promise to it as well, and I think the future is very bright for Xbox software. Even if you look at the 2024 lineup that's left over for this year, let's say nothing else gets announced, well, you have Indiana Jones, you have Avowed, and to me, that's a bit more attractive than just Astrobot, because I'm not playing Concord. Like, you can go to hell with that. Concord, I'm sorry, I don't understand why anyone's hyped for Concord, but now that Xbox has figured out their software issues, there's still another issue. A big issue that they've had for a very long time. Marketing, messaging, marketing, messaging. Why are you so piss poor at this? Because you are literally the worst company at mixed messages and putting your foot in your mouth. And there's two main conspirators of this. I, of course, talking about Slick Philly Spencer. I, of course, I'm talking about Matt Booty, who we've renamed Matt Ass on this channel, because they constantly make fools of themselves. They constantly backtrack what they previously in previous interviews, whether it's from a month ago or 3 months ago, it doesn't matter. Things can't change that fast. You can't change your mind all of a sudden. And one problem that Xbox has been having recently is, of course, identity. Are they a console manufacturer? Are they a Game Pass machine? Are they a software company? Are they putting games on other platforms? Should I buy an Xbox to play games that are Xbox games, or can I get them on other platforms? Do I even need an Xbox? Well, of course they're doing more Xbox consoles. Of course they're doing more Xbox revisions. But now we got to throw another wrinkle into this fray, folks, because Xbox Gaming coming to Amazon Fire TV. Play more games. Look at this wording. No console needed. How can you say that? Could you imagine? Could you imagine Nintendo being like, you don't need our console, PlayStation. You don't need our console. You can just play our games on your Amazon Fire TV. Now, Amazon Fire TV is, of course, a bit bigger. I think the original rollout for this was like higher end Samsung TVs, where it was built in that you could access Game Pass and cloud stream the games. But now that you're doing Amazon Fire TV, like, I have way too many TVs in my house, but I actually have an Amazon Fire TV in my kitchen that's supposed to be for the dining room, even though, I mean, it's just me, so I don't know why I have like a table and like 8 chairs. I'm not entertaining people. Don't come to my house. I don't want to see you. I don't want to hang out with you. But yeah, I have an Amazon Fire TV in my dining room / kitchen. So, like, this is now easily accessible to me. And the crazy thing is, you don't even need the stupid TV. In July, the Xbox app will be available on the Fire TV Stick 4K Max. The stick! The stick! You don't even need to buy an Amazon TV. You could use the Fire Stick that you could plug into any television that you have. $60, or you can get the Fire TV Stick 4K. I wonder what the difference is between the Max and the 4K. It's a $10 price difference, but like, that's all you need. And you're playing Game Pass games. For people new to console gaming or those looking for another way to play, it's a great low-cost, convenient, and portable option to enjoy a huge library of games. To get started, players just need a Fire TV stick, a Bluetooth-enabled wireless controller, and Xbox Game Pass Ultimate membership to gain instant access to hundreds of phenomenal games, including Senua's Saga, Hellblade 2, Starfield, Forza Horizon 5, among others. So this is obviously a big deal. And look, yes, it is cloud gaming. Let's not mess around with that sort of thing. But Xbox cloud gaming, honestly, is not that bad. Sometimes I'll do it on my ROG, where I will just stream something. And really, most of my experiences have been pretty good. Are there hiccups here and there? Yes. But I've actually been playing NBA 2K24 especially recently with that Mikal Bridges trade to the Knicks, because now they're just a freaking phenomenal team to play with. But I don't have that downloaded on my ROG Ally. I actually don't have it downloaded on my Xbox because my Xbox is filled up. But I'm playing NBA 2K24, a game that relies on both, controller inputs and like the shot stick and stuff. So timing is very essential, and I'm not having any problems playing it over a wireless connection, streaming it to the ROG Ally. Now, obviously, a ROG Ally costs a hell of a lot more than something like a Fire Stick TV. So you can see here, simply install and launch it from your Fire TV device. You sign in, and then you connect a controller. You can look at PlayStation DualSense. DualShock 4. Imagine. That is insane to me. That is insane to me. So we could see here that Amazon has a blog about this as well, a little 2-minute read with that same picture. But like, this is so insane to me. No TV required. Get a Fire Stick for 40 or 50 bucks, and then you're good to go. You plug that sumbitch in, and then hey, and you could take it with you. Like if you go to a hotel, you take the Fire Stick with you, plug it in there, you have your Xbox with you. Now, on one hand, do I think this is a stupid idea? I wouldn't say stupid is the right word. I would say questionable, because I still feel like if you're making consoles, you want people to buy your consoles. Like, that's just the fact of the matter. That's just how this works. If you're making consoles, you want people to buy your hardware as well. But Xbox obviously puts an emphasis on things like Game Pass, and they want to grow Game Pass. Gaming subscription services have flatlined. We all know that. We've seen the reports, no matter what platform it is as well, whether it's PlayStation, Nintendo, Xbox, they're all pretty much flatlining right now. So the core audience that purchases consoles, that purchases games, or gets Game Pass in Xbox's case, they've already been tapped out as far as signing up for Game Pass. So I guess the idea is we need to branch out. We need to go further. We need to try to get this casual marketplace, maybe the marketplace that already has a 4K stick or something like that. But how willing and accepting is that marketplace going to be? Because I feel like if they were going to be willing and accepting, Stadia would have popped off. Because Stadia, you bought it, and then that was it. You had everything right there. Cloud streaming, boom, ready to go. Was supposed to have integrations and stuff like that. But everyone said that this was not going to be the thing. Like, I don't think cloud gaming as the ultimate superior version of games is ever going to be a thing, as long as there is a way to actually purchase your games or at least play them natively on hardware. Getting rid of the hardware, though, saying, oh yeah, you can use a DualSense controller, like, I get it as an option, but I think it kind of does diminish the Xbox brand just a little bit. Because now it's like, well, why am I buying this console? I don't need this console. What is this what is the benefit? If you could play the games natively, like, okay. But how many people, it is a better experience for sure, but that experience is getting slimmer and slimmer and slimmer in terms of, actually being better. I don't know. It's an interesting thing, though. I'm not going to write it off because I do think this could somewhat, increase Game Pass sales. How much will it impact it? I think the casual audience, they got their phones, man. They have a phone. They can play crappy little touch games on their phone, and that's all they really care about. But if you wanted to access the Xbox library of games and you have Game Pass or you plan on getting Game Pass, I mean, not a bad option, I guess. Why do I have an Xbox? I mean, obviously I have it because I get review copies of stuff and I download stuff onto my Xbox, but still, it's interesting, though. Let me know what you have to say about this in the comments section down below. Is this a smart move for Xbox and Amazon to team up, obviously including Fire Stick, support for the Xbox, essentially making it so if you don't really care about, native playing of games and owning games and stuff like that, you can just play whatever the hell you want on your little Fire Stick? Or do you think that this is kind of a waste of time for Xbox? Let me know in the comments down below. And as always, guys, thank you for checking out this video. If you are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, like, comment, share, hit the bell as well. And as always, I'll catch you guys on the next video. Later.